Hello and welcome to a new video. Today I'll be showing you how I make my mode icons, and I'm gonna make you go through all of the steps of me making them. So before I start, I'm just gonna show you some of my mods and the mode icons. Over here is my Leavenite mode, and this is a mode that adds a lot of stuff, and so you needed like a flashy mode icon. So I made this mode icon. It has many effects, as you can see, and it's bright. So yeah, this mode adds a lot of stuff, so I couldn't add one thing, so I went onto a lot. So this mode icon is the mode is called better fishing rods. So I've got a fishing rod over here, and then up to say that it's about fishing, and then a plus here to show that it's better than normal. So that's it. And then I have a border around this place, and the background is a block in Minecraft. I think this was the basalt block, so that's the basalt texture behind it. So that's how this is. This is my desert upgrade mode, and in this icon I'm showing a structure inside the mode and some of the mode inside, and it has text on the top and bottom, and with these Minecraft blocks like surrounding it. This is another mode called book fishing, and you can see it's about book fishing with the big book in the middle, and a small fishing rod down here to show it's book fishing. And because enchantments are purple, I've put a purplish border around it, and the background is basalt as well, the other side. This is another mode icon. It's called all the nuggets, and it adds a lot of nuggets, and I'm just showcasing an item in the mode, and yeah, just making it flashy, and I'm going along with the items colors like blue. It looks really nice. I like it, and it looks nice. So this is a new one. I'm just gonna show you some of the old one as well. So this used to be the one which I made over a year ago. Not actually over a year ago. This is my second model which I made like a year ago. So as you can see, a huge improvement. Instead of just putting this, even with this, you can like take this and add a border around it. It will still look better, but not good enough. So yeah, it's a big improvement. Also over here, it used to be this, as the blocks were very easy to like make screenshots of, and you can see I'm kind of messed up here. I didn't know how to crop items out and such, but now look at the new one. There's like cropped out items here, and all of this. So those are all of my models and mod icons. So now I'm gonna show you how to make them. I'm gonna be making another mode icon for this Leavenite mode. It's gonna be very similar to this one, and yeah. So first of all, you need to make the item, and it needs to be 1:1 ratio, so that's 800 by 800, but here I use 1440 on each, so I'm gonna do the same here. So it's over here. Okay, before I start, I'm just gonna show you how to get this app I'm using. It's called paint.net, and it's free to download. So over here, just search this, get paint.net, and then go to the website, download, and then down here click on download this one, this version and over here, and that should download it. And you make sure to download the free one. And also after you download this, there are some I believe add-ons or plugins which you can get. I can't remember the place I got them from, so sadly I cannot put them in the description. Actually, it's over here. Yeah, just read the website, you might find it. And let's get started. Oh, I also have this website over here called Photo Enlarger. So if you have any like small textures like this one over here, you can grab it, put it into here, and then enlarge it. So I'm gonna make this 8 times bigger, so that it's 128 pixel by 128, and then you can choose your own. So yeah, so you can put them into your mod icons, thumbnails, or anything. Normally this would be only 16 by 16, but this is 1800 by 80. And you can just take this, crop it out, take this, and then you can make it smaller as you like, big, or don't make it big actually, just make it smaller, because if you make it big it's gonna get blurry. Yeah, it doesn't look that good. Okay, so that's how you get the item textures. So let's get started. So first of all, I'm gonna choose the background texture, what the color I'm gonna use at the background, and choose this. I'm gonna choose a simple gray, and then go to layers. You can get this by clicking over here, and then add a new layer. Then you have this. Now I'm gonna put the main item in here, like the like you can see the chest plate over here. So my main item is gonna be a model which I use, and it's gonna be this one. So I have this model. I need to get the texture for it. One sec. So I have the texture here. So this is how it looks. Now in Blockbench you can just take the texture like very simply. Hopefully I can get a good rotation, and that seems good. Now view, a screenshot model, clipboard, and now I'm gonna put it onto my hair, and now you can extend it by a bit, but not too much as it might make it blurry. So I have my main item in place. It looks pretty good right now. So that's the basic item, and then to make it even simpler, you can just add a border to it. Effects, render, border and shape. This is from one of the plugins which I use. So yeah, this allows me to make a border. I'm gonna make a greenish border to match the zombie. Okay, that looks good. And then I normally don't add text. I only add it when I need to, like here you can see there's a lot of space up here and down here, so I just edit it. So you have this this works as well, but if you want to enhance your mod icons, then you need to come down to this model over here, the main item, and object, outline object, and this is the same as I used there, the same plugin which adds the bordering. I'm gonna use it here now and extend it. You can see it's growing. Just gonna increase this by a bit. Maybe a little smaller just to make it look better. Okay, this looks good. And yeah, and then I'm gonna add the this border over here. I'm gonna make it bigger because I'm gonna add another effect. So I'm gonna extend this to 60. I didn't get to do it, I was like selecting it. Border by 60. Okay, that looks good. Now I'm gonna go into effect distort, crystallize. This is in the base paint.net you can use, and then I'm just gonna like make it have a bit more like texture. So that looks good. You can see that it's overlapping a bit, but because you are using the layers, you can just grab this, change it however you like, and it won't like ruin the whole thing. So I'm gonna change the size of it a bit, and that looks good. So that's how it looks right now. I'm gonna make this glow, so I'm gonna go into photo glow. So it does pop out now, and then I'm gonna use another effect which is going to make particles. So I'm gonna choose my colors from here, that and that, dark, bit lighter, and now I'm gonna go into effects again. Yep, it's a new layer, a render actually, and then random shape fill, and then I'm gonna choose the colors, primary and secondary, then choose the shape which I'm gonna be choosing. These are called triangles. Increase the size and the amount there are. I'm gonna lower the opacity. Only some of these will pop out, and just gonna increase the number by a bit. And this looks really good. And then if you want to add another detail, you can go back to the border and object, lower it so it doesn't like take over it. I'm gonna make it a bit less. That looks really good. So that's basically it. That's one of the textures how I made it, the mode icons. And yeah, so I won't be using this, as this one I spent a lot more time on it and it looks a lot better than this, but this can be also be used and it will still look good. So I'm gonna make another one, same size. I'm gonna choose something else this time. Close this, open this, not this. Close, open this mob. Then I'm gonna choose the texture, this Y over here. So this, I'm gonna make this into like, I'm gonna make one with text on it, and hopefully it looks good. So I'm gonna choose another background. So this, and I'm gonna add a bit of like light into it. Yep, this looks like really good with gradient, and a bit lighter would be nice. I'm gonna go into this and choose this by a bit. Lower the red, and that's the background. It looks really good. Actually, I'm gonna distort this so it looks a bit better. The big crystal behind it now. You can see the crystals, but barely. Okay, that's the background done. Now I'm gonna add the main object, which is this. So I'm gonna find a good angle, and this seems like a good angle right over here. So I'm gonna copy clipboard from paint blockbench, go into here, make a new layer, and then add it over here. I'm gonna make it a bit smaller because I'm gonna be adding text. It can be at the top or the bottom. I'm gonna be adding it at the top, I think. So I'm gonna leave some over here, and then yep, that it's a bit blurry. You can use this website over here, which yeah, but I'm just gonna use this for now. Make it like a bit slimmer. So that's good. I got my main object. I'm gonna add outline to it. Yep, got that outline now. And then now I'm gonna add the text. So I want this to be scary, so I have a font here which I've downloaded. It's called Bloody. It should be around here. Hopefully it's not gone. Yep, over here, Bloody. So the name of this mob is called Zite. So I'm gonna make this into very bright red. Make it bigger. Actually, I might have this at the bottom. So another advantage, you can see the layers. I can just move this whenever I want, make it smaller, bigger, whatever. So it's gonna be down here. So make it a bit like this, and then make the text a bit smaller. Again, using the layers. They're amazing, the layers. Alright, this looks really good. And maybe I can go over here, like take this again, layers, and like rotate it by a bit to have the red at the top. That's done. And now I guess I'm gonna add the particles again, which are gonna be a bit dark, and then more dark over here, or maybe a bit red. So particles, generate them. They're gonna be the same. Just gonna increase the number, and actually I'm gonna make them into pentagons. Decrease the number. Alright, this looks nice. Now I'm gonna add the border, which is gonna be red again. A lot of red here. Gonna decrease this. 35, I think. Yep. Alright, so this is good. Now we're gonna do the same, but less. right. Now that seems like a appealing mod icon which you can use. Both of these look really nice, and I've just made them in front of you. Hope all of you enjoyed the video, and make sure to use these tips to make your own mod icons. So yeah, and then afterwards in paint.net you can just press this button to layer them down and then save them as a PNG. So it's one file now. You can see now I can't move this separately. If I try to take this out, you will see if I try to move this, it will just take it out of there. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. See you next time. Bye. Just a bonus for all of you, I'm gonna make the thumbnail inside the video, so I won't do this like normally how I do it. So this is going to be 2560 by 1440. That's my computer's ratio. So I'm just gonna grab this. I normally don't do this, so just gonna put this as black. No, I'm gonna get some brighter color, maybe some blue. Yep, that looks nice, but a bit darker, more grey. So that's good. Now I'm gonna use the layers again. Now I'm gonna grab these, add them in, make them smaller, make them a bit bigger, rotate by a bit, grab this, bring it over here. This is gonna be a fast one because I don't want to make the video a bit longer. So over here, that's done. Oh, I can move them down a bit using the layers, so that's good. Now I'm gonna add a black border around them. That's how it is. Now add the title, which is gonna be mod icons. Mod icons. So it's gonna be with dark text. I'm gonna add a border around that very soon. So I'm gonna choose a different font, and with this, now just add it over here. Okay, that looks really good. Now I'm gonna add, what is this? Delete mod icon. Now I'm gonna add the outline, which is gonna be this color, but I'm gonna add it on diagonal, make a bit lighter than the color I used for the title. It can be this color. Now I'm gonna add the full outline, which is gonna be full white, and then lower this, and actually I'm gonna make it a bit darker, and that looks really good. You can see it very clearly, and you can move it down a bit using the layers again. And now I'm gonna add the border just like everything else. So grab this renderer border. It's gonna be a white border or aqua. That looks good. Now I'm gonna use the same distort, crystallize. I recently found this crystallize, so I'm using a lot. So I'm gonna go into the background as well now and add the distort effect. Actually, there isn't much of a distort because there's nothing in the background. It's just one plain color. So I'm just gonna do something else. Go down here. Actually, I'm also gonna make these glow. But first of all, I need to make them a bit smaller so they don't get underneath the effect. So over here. Now I'm gonna add the glow effect. This looks really good. Yep, that looks good. Now I'm gonna go into the background and add some shapes on a new layer, and these shapes are gonna be blue or pink, purplish pink, and then a bit brighter down here. Random shapes. So over here, primary, secondary, and then opacity. I'm gonna make it lower. Change the shape to polygons. So any of the sides, to increase the shape, and max size, I believe. Oh, that looks really nice. And save. This is going to be the mode icon. Maybe I can just bring something at the top, make a new layer, do this, choose like a brightish yellowish color, and then also over here lower this into like a reddish color with a bit more of this, adding a bit more atmosphere into it. Maybe not this much. I only add this whenever I need to. So this is good. Maybe a bit lower, and this can be a bit lighter. So I need to choose. Alright, okay, so this one looks better. And now just put this down, and this is your texture, and you can save it and use it as you wish.